What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You are watching The World According to Eric with the baddest bitch on the block, Eric DEVONTAE. And tonight we are at the Taglian Cultural Complex for the 8th Annual Truth Awards hosted by Better Brothers Los Angeles and the Diva Foundation. And tonight we are affirming, acknowledging, and celebrating the achievements of the Black LGBTQIA community. So make sure you stay tuned to The World According to Eric. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with me I have Mr. Jamel Simon from the Upshaws. And tonight we are celebrating 8 years of living in your truth. So tell me, what is Jamel Simon's truth?
Jamel Simon, its truth is he's here, he's present, he's having a great time, and life is good.
And very fashionable while doing it.
You know, I did a little homage to for my character. He said he didn't watch my show, but he's going to watch it. So in the show, Bernard, he loves Janet Jackson. So I brought Jamel and Bernard to the carpet. So this is a little homage to Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation, 1814, you know.
I definitely see the Janet inspiration. Love that. So which award are you presenting tonight?
I am presenting the Netflix Award for Cultural Diversity and Leadership to Netflix.
So how did that opportunity come about?
I mean, I work with Netflix, and they decided that I guess I was good enough for it, so I took the opportunity.
Very humble. We love that. So Jamel, what are you most excited about tonight?
I'm excited for Darnell accepting the award for Netflix, and I'm just excited to be here, to be in person and not virtual. So, yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck tonight. Please tell the people where we can keep up with you on social media.
My Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything is Jamel Simon. Just simple Jamel Simon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with me now I have one of our presenters of the evening, Mr. Richard Fowler. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you? You look amazing.
Thank you. You as well. You look very dapper. So let me ask. Oh, you did well. You did well. So tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Richard Fowler's truth?
Oh, listen, my truth is to live life out loud and be bold about it. And also, you know, make sure you correct people when they step on your shoes.
Baby, I know that's right. So what award are you presenting tonight?
I'm presenting an award to Congresswoman Karen Bass. Living in D.C., working in D.C., she has been an inspiration to me. Her work here in L.A., also her work on Capitol Hill is essential to the reason why we can live our lives out loud. So I'm here to honor her with an Ally Award, and I'm really excited about it.
I love that. How did you get the call to present this award to her?
You know, I know a couple people. No, I'm joking.
I mean, ain't that Hollywood?
No, when they asked me to come out, they thought somebody who sort of knows her work, knows what's happening on Capitol Hill because I live in the news. I was happy to do it. I said, absolutely, I would fly anywhere for Congresswoman Karen Bass.
All right, with me now, I have a glamazon, a star, the beautiful Jerrie Johnson from Harlem, ladies and gentlemen. You are everything, first off. Let me give you your flowers. Are you excited to be at the 8th Annual Truth Awards tonight?
Yes, I feel like it's so amazing to see us providing space. It's like, are we going to continue to knock on somebody's door that ain't willing to answer, or are we going to build our own house? So we're building our own house.
You better talk about it. You better talk about it. And tonight we are celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So let me ask you, Jerrie, what is your truth?
My truth is that I'm a bad bitch. A shout out to all the babies out there. I just love my life, and that's the truth.
I love watching you. I love you on Harlem. You glow. You're so talented. Yes. So you're a presenter tonight, correct? Which award are you presenting?
You'll have to see. I don't present and tell.
I love it. Well, Jerrie, with all the success that you have going on, tonight is all about just celebrating the achievements of the Black LGBTQIA community. So what are you most excited about tonight?
I'm excited to see the Black queer joy. I'm excited to see people living in their truth and having a space to do it collectively. There's not a lot of time where it's like being the only person in the room. Now it's us. We are the majority here. So I'm excited to see what that does.
With me now, ladies and gentlemen, I have Brandon F. Black. Okay, we love a good actor, dressed up, ready to show out, cut up, all those good things. Absolutely. So you're one of the presenters tonight, correct?
I am.
So first, before we even get into that, tonight we are celebrating 8 years of living in your truth. So what is Brandon F. Black's truth?
I am a Black, gay, leading male actor, and that is my truth. And I'm so excited that I have something behind me right now, a whole movie where that's who my character is. I'm normally playing something where that's not said, and this is a very Black skewing audience. and this character is out and proud, and his family supports him. So being that we're at the Truth Awards, I'm living in my truth. My character that I just got done doing, he's living in his truth, and it's exciting because I'm getting a lot of DMs from people who are like, I'm trying to, in Africa, all over the place, like, I want to come out, and I've watched your movie, and it was like a positive story instead of all the scary ones, so it was just appreciated seeing something nice for once, and that was really cool to see, you know?
I love that. And you said to yourself you're a leading male actor, so how is living in your truth kind of pave the path for you in this industry?
Yeah, you know, as soon as I loosened up on some of the grip that I had about what I wanted my career to look like, I booked my biggest movie as a gay character, as a gay man. So I think living in your truth, you just start swimming downstream instead of upstream, and swimming upstream is gonna make you tired, and guess what? You still gonna go that way.
You better preach a good word. Is it Sunday?
It's Sunday for us, because I'm giving the word.
And what award are you presenting tonight?
So we have the Youth Awards tonight. So tonight I get to give, I mean, they're getting like some fat checks.
Baby, I know.
Yeah.
Try to get my name on the list.
I have the coolest job. I'm giving a few people some dollars tonight, $100,000 in total. So it's going to be pretty nice. I'm excited.
Looking like money and giving money. Ain't that right?
And that's the goal, you know?
I love that, Brandon. Well, I wish you the best of luck tonight. Where can we keep up with you on social media?
Thank you for asking. I'm B Black at an Instagram, and hold on, I'm forgetting all my stuff. Brandon_F_Black on Twitter, and then B Black for all the other things. Love that. Yes, we're trying to get a uniform. It ain't happened yet, so that was me being mad about that for a quick second.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Not everything gives what it's supposed to give, and that's part of the truth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with me I have one of the hosts of TGIF and the recipient of tonight's Media and Arts Awards, Mr. Al Reynolds.
Hey, what's going on?
Ain't nothing much. Taking in the look, taking in the view.
Just all black, keeping it simple tonight.
Coming across well. So first, let me congratulate you on the honor. Secondly, tonight we are celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So I want to ask you, what's Al Reynolds' true?
Oh, we're learning it. We're learning it. You know, when did I come out? I came out, 4 or 5 years ago? Was it 5? Can't even keep up. That's 4 or 5 years ago. So my truth right now is living in my truth, walking in my truth, and now I'm able to talk in my truth. Right? So that's like where my truth is right now.
And I think that's so powerful. How has living in your truth propelled you forward professionally and just in life in general?
Well, you know, it just feels like, you know, actually my age is also living in my truth too, because right now everything, just whatever comes here, comes out here, you know, so it's a little different. But let me see, what was the question again? How has it
propelled you forward in life and professionally?
It just gives me a freedom to like be myself, explore myself, unapologetic, and that, you know, that just helps you propel in every way, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically. So I think that probably is how it's helping me.
One last question. How does it feel to be the recipient of the Media and Arts Award?
Hey, listen, this is my first one. So I'm like, this is like new for me. It's amazing because, you know, our show came on during COVID, you know, and people were in very dark spaces. So to be able to go live, I mean, you know, come live 2 days a week and make people laugh and have a lot of fun. You know, we get a lot of messages from people just like, you guys are so fun, you're very funny, you're very, you know, informative. And just to help out during such a dark time, you know, was a lot of fun, and I just felt like it was a blessing, to be honest.
Yeah. The chemistry between you, Claudia, and Q is out of this world. And I saw the girls coming for you talking about what does Al Reynolds do. But he is a brand strategist, ladies and gentlemen, also one of the hosts of one of the shows that's receiving the award for Media and Arts. So there you go. Congratulations, Al. And I hope you have a great evening.
Oh, you too. Thank you for the interview.
No problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with me I have the very tall, very handsome, very dapper Louis Smalls, okay? And first off, welcome to the 8th Annual Truth Awards. Tonight we're celebrating living 8 years in our truth. So what is Louis Smalls' truth?
Louis Smalls' true is just basically true to the fans, you know, giving them, you know, what they love to see every day. You know, every day I'm getting like just blessings from them, just honoring me every day. It's love. It's love, and it's a amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling.
So what advice do you have for people who are trying to follow similar paths in the realm of acting and media and entertainment that are struggling with living their truth?
Basically, just be yourself. Be yourself. Work hard. Don't give up. Just listen to your family. Just be with your family. Family is number one. Without them, you can go crazy. Absolutely. So family is number one. I say always be around family.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Louis, where can we keep up with you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram, King Louis the Greatest, on IG, on Twitter, Long Live Smalls.
So with me now, I have one of our scholarship recipients who will be making some money tonight. I know that's right, Mr. Jerrie St. Louis.
Hi, how are you?
Well, congratulations first off. You look amazing.
Thank you, I try.
So how does it feel for you to be one of the scholarship recipients at the 8th Annual Truth Awards?
It feels amazing. It feels truly an honor to be like one of the recipients, and it feels nice to be like honored by your peers. So it's nice to be here.
So what advice do you have to people who are on their scholarship journey or just anywhere in life struggling to live in their truth?
Look, be you, be yourself, and always show up as who you are, because that's going to help you find the people who are going to gravitate towards you. It helps you find your tribe. Yeah.
I love that. Well, congratulations, Jerrie. Where can we keep up with you on social media?
You can follow me at King_JEY or Jerry McFly on Facebook.
Okay, with me now, ladies and gentlemen, a true pleasure, the beautiful Haley Sahar. You may know her from Pose on FX or Beyond Ed Buck, all right? Working hard. How does it feel to be at the 8th Annual Truth Awards as a presenter tonight?
I feel honored. I love always being amongst my peers. I just love being a part of the cause of everything positive, the arts, and I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
Tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Haley Sahar's truth?
My truth is love, authenticity, and not being afraid to make mistakes. I think when you make mistakes through life, it's a lesson for you to learn, and I always love to learn from my lessons.
That's a gem. So tonight you're a presenter, correct? Which award are you presenting?
We are actually presenting, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Surprise.
It's a tribute, and we're also presenting, so yeah.
Well, let me ask you about Beyond Ed Buck, because I just watched it yesterday. Heavy content as expected, but I love that you guys went in depth and spoke about the reasons why this issue is happening in the first place. Things going untreated in people of color's community, the Black community. What made you want to take this on?
Well, I'm always trying to find opportunities to use my platform. With the success of Pose and everything that I'm doing, I know that I have a strong voice, and Beyond Ed Buck was the perfect project for that. There's so many of our community, Black and brown people, trans-identified, gender non-conforming, that just don't get heard, and there's a lot of dangers that a lot of people are in that a lot of the other world doesn't know about. So I want to bring light on that and help the community and try to find some causes to, create spaces for safety for them.
I have another one of our scholarship recipients, Miss Nia Naidu here, okay? First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be a scholarship recipient at the 8th Annual Truth Awards?
It feels amazing. I'm glad to be here.
So how did you get the announcement that you would be receiving a scholarship?
I first got interviewed for it to see if I was best for it, and then I got the email saying that I received the scholarship.
So how important is it to live in your truth? How important is that to you, living in your truth?
It's really important for me. I feel like growing up I kind of struggled with that, and I want to make sure no one else has to feel that way, so it is important for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure because tonight I have one of our hosts of the evening, the host of Access Hollywood, the incredible, the so handsome Mr. Scott Evans.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
Better now. Yeah.
Well, tonight we are celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Scott Evans' truth?
It's so funny. I woke up this morning thinking about the same thing. Like, what does truth mean to me? Where does that live today? How am I expressing that? And I think more than ever, I have realized that the desire of my heart is to be a reflection of the light and the love that has been shown to me in my life, and that in doing that, I can draw other people forward. I can pull other people closer to themselves, make them more curious about where they come from or who they want to be, and what mark they want to leave on this planet. And so that's really what I'm focused on tonight, and lifting up the voices and the effort and the work, the desires of people who are trying to do the same in their day-to-day, whether it be in an organization, whether it be in a film, or going to school, making their own, reinforcing their own life, man. This is what we are here to do.
And you're doing an amazing job with it. No problem. So I wanted to ask you, you've been like the face of Access Hollywood, at least in my mind, for the last, I don't even know how many years. But, when you think of Access Hollywood, you don't typically think of it as like a predominantly black workspace, but you're excelling there. So it's like, what do you attribute that to, and how has living in your truth helped you on that path?
I think living in my truth has absolutely been the thing that has been the accelerant. I think it has been about being so unapologetically me as possible that has contributed to the success that I've had not only at the show but at the network. You know what I mean? You don't see many people that look like me, dark brown skin,
chocolatey.
Not a former, you feel me? Not a former athlete, not a former actor. Creating a space in this industry the way that I'm working toward, you know what I mean? And now with locked hair, we don't have many examples of that right now. And so it was important for me to shout as loud as possible, yeah, we out here, you know what I mean, and we're making things happen, and don't pass us by because you'll be missing out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a self-absorbed or kind of like a I ain't saying that's me kind of way, but really and truly the experience for all of us is better when there are more of us at the table, when there are varied perspectives, hues, and experiences at the table. We're all better for that.
We have a host, pageant winner, radio show host, the lovely, baby.
Gambling addict, truth teller, Hollywood underdog that's not in the clique. I will say that. Yeah.
The lovely Claudia Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, and also the recipient of the Media and Arts Award tonight with TGIF. Congratulations.
I'm so excited because I've always said I'm an ally, but a lot of people say they're allies. But what are you doing? Are you creating jobs for the people you say you're an ally for? And are you putting them in a position where they're not being used where it's like a gimmick? One thing I don't like is I see a lot of reality stars using a gay as their sidekick, as their purse. I said, I'm not doing that shit. And I've seen other people do it, and to me, it always rubbed me the wrong way. So I wanted to create an opportunity where we can have a show where we have men that, yes, they're in the community, but we're not leading with that. They just happen to be that. And I think that's when we have true equality. Now I'm the EP of the T.S. Madison show. I brought that to Foxhole. Yes, and again, the mission with that, I always say, the mission is to not be a transgender show. This is a show where it's bomb as hell, and you happen to be trans. I think we shouldn't lead with our sexuality, but we shouldn't be held back, and we shouldn't get a pass for it. We should be judged on our abilities. And I think that's when we actually have equality. You know what I mean? Some people might not want to hear that, but I feel like that is where we have fairness, and that's where it's included. That's true inclusion. And TGIF, we don't shove it down your throat. Pause. But sometimes that's fun on a Saturday night. But I'm just saying, it's not about that. It's about these brothers are smart, they're brilliant, they're funny. And yes, they happen to be in the community, but I don't use it as a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. I don't think someone's sexuality and their identity, you should not trivialize that and make that into a marketing ploy or scheme. I don't think that's fair.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Claudia Jordan. And I'll be talking to you off the side about prison bets.
Oh my God, so my girl got some homies in prison, and he gives her the 12-team parlay, so we bet on Bovada, and I put 500, I won 5,500. So, we're on a little dry streak right now, but you hit me on the prison bets, I got you. I'll put you in the group chat.
Will you?
I will.
I'm going up. This will be my last interview. I'm getting paid.
Hey.
It was a pleasure. Congratulations, Miss Jordan. Pleasure.
I'm super honored, and I just always want y'all to know I may make a misstep here and there because I'm not perfect. You see my toes, but I will always try to do the right thing by my people. And the people that support me, I rock with y'all and I love y'all, so thank you so much to the entire community. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, with me now, I have tonight's recipient of the History Maker Award, Mr. Coleman Domingo. You look so good.
Much. It's a little Dolce & Gabbana custom situation they did for me.
Are you flexing on me?
I'm flexing just a little bit.
I love that.
It was clear.
Right. I felt it. I feel for it.
No.
I'm just playing. Okay, so tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Coleman Domingo's truth?
My truth is I've been living in it for over in the industry over 31 years and all my life. And I think so it's really about making sure that our representation is clear and how we're living our lives out loud and doing all the work and not being marginalized for it, you know what I mean? But also, like, that's a part that's embraced with all that I do. So that's what it's celebrating, I think.
Well, you have been making waves from Candyman to Euphoria, Broadway, all of that. Like, you have been a part of like 2 cultural resets in the last year. Did you think that that was the case when you first read those scripts?
No, not at all. I've always been sort of just somebody who just works, keep their nose to the grindstone and just do the work that I feel that's important, that makes people feel something. And I've sort of like, I don't know, my colleagues, my friends, the people that I love to work with, I think they find a great place for me to be useful, which is great, which is all I ever wanted. So suddenly those things are a large part of the zeitgeist right now, which is kind of awesome. So I don't know, it's just like years of working and hopefully being respected and doing work that moves the needle on our humanity. So it feels good.
And with me now, I have the recipient of tonight's
Corporate Diversity and Leadership Award.
Mr. Darnell Moore, okay, and you look so good.
Thank you, you do too.
Thank you, I try. So first off, how does it feel to be representing Netflix here tonight and receiving this honor?
Well, it means a lot. You know, as a Black queer person who grew up really not seeing representations of myself on TV, to be in an executive in a company that exists to make sure that those representations exist means a lot to me. Yeah. So accepting this award is really accepting it on behalf of us.
And what made Netflix want to be so proactive? I mean, they have the strong Black lead category, a lot of things that other streaming platforms haven't thought to do yet. What makes you guys so progressive?
I mean, you know, we're like the new kid on the block.
Very nice.
But we also work really hard to make sure that the people we're entertaining and creating for are in the halls of Netflix. So a lot of that ingenuity comes from us making sure that Black folk, Black queer folk, all manner of folk are inside our building doing that creation.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I've just been blessed all night, and this is even a bigger blessing, okay? I have a presenter, a model, an actress, the lovely YAYA DECOSTA.
Hello, how are you?
I'm amazing, and you?
You look amazing.
You as well. So tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. What is YAYA DECOSTA's truth?
Oh, child. It is an ongoing unfolding, okay? And really the truth is committing and recommitting over and over again to the truth until we just embody it in every aspect of our lives. And I'm proud to be on that journey and here surrounded by people in a different version of that journey. It's very inspiring.
And how has living in your truth just propelled you in your life and in your career?
You know, when I was younger, I definitely felt like, like a fish out of water. And for whatever reason, not whatever reason, the reason is my upbringing, my parents, and, you know, all the intrinsic things that I was born with and taught. But I was able to stay true to who I really am and to watch the world around me catch up to that, in a way, you know. And so I'm in a state now of integration, acceptance, inclusivity. You can see the community growing, you can see the conversations deepening, and it feels like, oh snap, like the world is ready now. Let me come out for real with the real. So
and the world's
excited. You think? Aww.
I've been ready for YAYA, and I've been loving every second of it. So I want to say congratulations. Real quick, which award are you presenting tonight?
The very first one to the change maker who I believe was behind me on the red carpet, James O. Davis Award. Yeah, he's doing some really great work in the community, and I'm excited to be here to support.
I have the recipient of tonight's Social Influencer Award, the incredibly talented Mr. Jason Lee.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, congratulations first off. Tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Jason Lee's truth?
Jason Lee's truth, ironically, is whatever I think and feel. I really do everything from the heart. I don't plot or plan anything out. Even tonight, I went back and forth, and should I write an award speech? And honestly, I built my brand by just coming from how I feel and in my heart. So, yeah, I think living in my truth has just been open and transparent and just being me.
I want to say congratulations because I've been following you for a while now. I saw your Breakfast Club interview. I saw your Drink Champs interview. I see you just doing what you're supposed to be doing and talking about expansion and evolving overall. So what's next for Jason Lee?
Ooh, I'm working on some right now. I can't even tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell you this. You know, I'm finding ways of moving behind the camera and allowing other people to take center stage, and then other opportunities to build other shows. You know, when I really look at what I want to do and what I want to accomplish, I'm literally living out my entire dream. And there's so many things I want to do, like expanding to Dubai, expanding to Nigeria, you know, how to get into the Web3 space. And so I think you'll just see more content, some with me in front of the camera and some with me behind.
With me now, I have a lovely woman of many talents, a comedian, talk show host, just everything. The lovely Loni Love, the host for tonight, actually. So quick question. What can we expect from you as the host tonight?
Craziness. I'm hosting this with Scott Evans, who is my good friend, and we are going to cut up, but we're going to celebrate. I think this is a time to celebrate and, you know, honor my friend Coleman Domingo. He is doing awesome, and everyone else within the LGBTQ plus community, tonight is their night. And so look for some fun and some celebration.
Baby, I know you about to cut up. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Got on my good wig. So you know I'm gonna cut up with the curly, the good wig, the show. Yeah, that's cut a certain way. Oh yeah, you just watch.
With me now, I have one of the performers for the evening, Mr. Maestro, the vocalist. I wanted to make sure I got it right, give you the respect that you deserve. All right, how does it feel to be performing at the 8th Annual Truth Awards?
It feels amazing. I'm really excited. I've heard about this. I'm a new transplant to LA, so this is my third year here, so I'm really excited to mix it up with the energies that are inside. Yes.
How did you get the call to perform tonight?
Via telephone. Nah. I mean, I've been doing my thing. I've been kind of on the grind and doing a lot of things in the community for a minute here in Los Angeles, and I guess my name maybe crossed somebody's desk or something.
We love that. Keep your name in people's ears.
Try.
So can I get a sneak peek of what you're performing tonight?
Well, I'm actually singing and playing the violin, so I don't have my violin right on me, so you just have to wait.
I gotta wait. Okay. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I tried. Okay. Where can we keep up with you on social media?
Maestro the Vocalist on Instagram, the Vocalist on YouTube, Maestro the Vocalist on Twitter. Pretty much every social media.
All right. With me now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the very dapper Mr. SHAWN FINNIE. This is such a good fit, by the way, Shawn. So good, with the hat tied in too. Love that.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah.
So tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Shawn's truth?
Vulnerability, transparency, honesty. Yeah, and just understanding who you are and not apologizing for it, and allowing that to be the thing that breaks these beautiful glass ceilings. Yeah.
You better know how to speak. I know that's right. So what advice do you have for people struggling to live in their truth?
Your truth is only defined by you. The society's pressures are there to kind of label you and box you in. And I just dare you and challenge you to believe in yourself more than the limitations that people put on top of you.
Everything, Shawn. I love that so much. Well, what are you most looking forward to tonight?
Being at a place of celebration. You know, I mean, there's so much happening in the world. There's so much going on in our personal lives. I mean, in the countries. Just being around love, celebrating ourselves, standing in our truth, standing in our power, and being unapologetic about it. Yeah.
So good. Where can we keep up with you on social media, Shawn?
Shawn FINNIE Be Flourishing on Instagram. I mean, there's so many things, right? But Shawn FINNIE Be Flourishing on Instagram is probably the best way.
With me now, I have a very multi-talented gentleman, Mr. Ben CARLTON here, looking so good.
Thank you. Just wanted to honor Andre Talley tonight because he's paved the way for so much of our fashion. So I said, let me show up and honor that good spirit today.
And tonight, you are one of our speakers, correct?
Yes.
So what word will you be giving the children?
Building community between the queer black community. My book is being given away to each person tonight. I'm black, I'm a minister, and I'm gay, and it's all about us walking into our true selves and living in our authenticity with no apology.
And how would you say living in your truth and that authenticity has propelled you forward in life?
It has brought me out of the darkness and into the light and allowed me to live in a place where I can be myself no matter what. And I'm walking into spaces that belong to me and not that don't belong to the person that wasn't me.
Chef's kiss. Mwah. Love that. So good. First off, congratulations on the book. You look amazing. And I'm wishing you the best of luck speaking tonight. You know that's a flex that everyone's getting your book. That's all right. You can tap everyone on the shoulder. You got my book.
That's what the light did. You got my book, that one, and my picture's, right on the front. So yes.
Ben, where can we keep up with you on social media?
BenjaminCarltonLive.com and at iBenCarlton.
All right, with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, very dapper from the Giant series, Mr. James Bland. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm well. I can't complain. So, thank you, you too. So tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is your truth?
What is my truth? I'm a black man, an artist, queer artist, just out here trying to uplift us, tell our stories, and just live an authentic life. Yeah.
So what is your advice for people struggling to live in authenticity and live in their truth?
It's a really great question. I would say my advice is, just get to the core, of who you are. I think it starts with self-love. And whatever work you got to do to really get to the bottom of just loving yourself, I think that just opens the door to you being able to love someone else, fully. And then also realizing that the people who really love you will accept you, and they'll embrace you, and they'll set you free. So love yourself first, and then know that the people who really love you will also love you unconditionally.
That is so good. A gem, ladies and gentlemen. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
Just kind of catching up with folks. We've been in the house, we've been in a pandemic and a panorama, so I'm just really looking forward to seeing folks, shaking hands, hugging necks, and just kind of celebrating our folks, and having a drink or two. Yeah.
Where can we keep up with you on social media?
JR Bland, JRBLAND. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with me now, I have the founders of Better Brothers Los Angeles and the brain masters of this whole Truth Awards, Mr. Vince and Scott.
Good evening, everyone. What are we supposed to say? I don't know.
I got you right now.
8 years, first time I've been on the carpet.
This is your first time on the carpet in 8 years? Yeah. Well, this is the 8th annual Truth Awards. So first off, how does it feel to reach such a milestone?
It's actually great to be back with community. The last Truth Awards happened 5 days before we went on lockdown. So 2 years later, we're back having the 8th annual Truth Awards. And so we're excited. It feels like a family reunion going on in the ballroom. So, we got to keep things going. So excited to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, it was great to see that the tux still fit. So we're good. We're good. This is wonderful. Wonderful to be back in person again. Yeah.
Well, I've been asking everybody this all night. So this is the 8th year. We're celebrating living in your truth. So individually, what is your truth?
Since I'm approaching milestone next year, the big 5-0. Yeah, I know. Kind of. I think it's just being honest with myself and just living freely and doing things that I haven't thought about doing. I'm not a beef eater, but I went to dinner for my birthday and tried short rib, so just, it was good. So, just living outside, last year of the 40s. So I guess I'm on camera telling my age, but,
You look good. Black don't crack unless you smoke it.
That's true. But, so living my truth is just being honest and doing what I want to do. Yeah, so.
Vince?
Hey, living my truth is, given the last 2 years we've had with the pandemic, millions of people have died who didn't get a chance to live their truth or to fully live their truth. So living my truth is just being me, being authentically and transparently me.
So what can first timers at the Truth Awards expect tonight?
Fun. Lots and lots of fun, some good singing, some incredible stories from some incredible individuals, some young people who are doing incredible things, who are going to go on to do even more incredible things. And so you'll have an opportunity to see some of these people, to see the community, to see the full community. And so that's why we do the Truth Awards.
I think he summed it up. Fun, excitement. I think it's going to be heartfelt from the honorees and their stories and probably their acceptance speeches. So. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say congratulations on 8 years of consistency and very successful events. All this black excellence is because of you two, so take pride in that. Celebrate your achievement, have a drink, and enjoy more short ribs if they come about. Congratulations, guys. All right, with me now, I have one of our performers for the evening, Mr. Brian Henry, looking oh so good. I'm well, how are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you tonight.
Likewise. Welcome to the 8th Annual Truth Awards. Tonight we're celebrating 8 years of living in our truth. So what is Brian Henry's truth?
Brian man. It's just truth that we're here to celebrate LGBT youth tonight. I love what Better Brothers has been doing for the last 8 years, consecutively, annually. Even during the pandemic, did a digital version of it to make sure that this event brings awareness to the excellence within the Black LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to be a part of it, happy to be a part of that excellence and DJing tonight.
And you know all about connecting Black excellence because you were the one hosting all the functions in the summer. I mean, Behen's Block Party, if I'm right. Am I right?
For sure. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
And you did that very well. So what can we expect from you tonight?
Tonight or this with our event?
No, your performance tonight. Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a bit of that Behen Block Party flavor tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna want to miss that.
Yeah. So, pleasure meeting you, man.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Where can we keep up with you on social media?
Of course, at It's Brian Henry. That's all the socials, yeah.
I had an absolutely amazing time at the 8th Annual Truth Awards. I was able to speak to so many members of the Black LGBTQIA community. I met the lovely YAYA DECOSTA, the so handsome Coleman Domingo, and so many more. Now I'm about to go inside and enjoy these performances. Make sure you stay tuned to the World According to Eric. See you next time.